So, are you looking for a pickleball paddle that can also be a cutting board? Maybe this is your option. Just kidding. Before I get going though, want to remind is that if you do click the link below and you happen to buy this, I do get a small commission. But I want to talk about this portable cutting board, which I think is going to be great for anybody who is camping, day hiking, RV out there, or even for home use. Because let's face it, there's nothing worse than just you buying camping equipment and you only use it for a camping trip that maybe you only go on once or twice per year. So cutting boards are essential, both for home use and of course while we're camping, because you need a place that you can safely cut up food for preparation, whether that's meat or fruits or vegetables. That you need to have something like that. It also needs to be easy to clean. And for example, but why would you want to have something like this? As you can see, it's relatively small. It has a little handle. It's about the size of my head. And it is relatively lightweight. Now, there's a few uses I can see for having this around. Let's again think about home. So if you're a home cook, maybe you have a main cooking board or cutting board already, but you maybe use that for like cutting chicken, for example, where you want to prevent cross-contamination, but you realize, oh, wait a minute, I gotta dice up some onions. Well, you could pull this out because this is perfect size for like dicing up some onions, some celery, some other vegetables like that. It should pull this out and use it. That's sort of like secondary cutting board without taking up a lot of space in your cabinets. For people who are going out camping, again, maybe just you have I'm just looking around for like you think about something like this. If I can got some junk around here. So I'm carrying something like this this has all my culinary cooking tools. Sounded fancy there, culinary. Cooking tools in here. This would actually fit right in here pretty easily. This does already have a cutting board in it, but maybe you want it, but it's like a plastic one. This would be a nice wooden one. It actually should be able to fit in there, or at least wouldn't take up any more room, much more room than that. Easy to carry with me. Even if you're going for like a day hike, or like an overnight backpacking trip. Sometimes on that, people think you have to only cook. You can't even cook. They think you can't cook. Think you have to only eat like dehydrated foods. And that's not the case. You can actually take some fresh food with you, particularly vegetables and fruit. But you're still gonna need some place to chop them up, and a cutting board like this won't take up much space, won't take up much room or weight, and could carry it with you. Now, I wouldn't take this like a through hike of the Appalachian Trail, but like I said, an overnight, maybe even a 2-day trip, would be great to have along. And funny thing about vegetables, I keep talking about, hey, use this for cutting vegetables. There's very few vegetables I eat. And even fewer fruit. In fact, I was talking about this with my mom tonight. We were joking about the fact that when I was a baby, I refused to eat any vegetables, and the doctor was trying to give her tips so I could try and eat something. And here I am in my 50s, and I'm still notorious for not eating my vegetables. And really, the only fruit I eat is basically citrus. How about you? What's your favorite fruit? Do you eat fruits and vegetables? Or you're like me and you're the anti-veggie club? Put the answer down in the comments below. And of course, if you're interested in checking this out, click the link in the description. And if you do happen to buy it, I do get a small commission, enough to buy me some tacos that I can make with this cutting board.